Good evening, traders. This is Brian with Tradershark.com, an educational website to learn how to trade the S&P Emini futures. Today is Friday, July 29th, 2011. The following are examples of trade setups that occur on a regular basis. We are showing 3 valid trade setups for a potential profit of 2 ES ticks. Now I want you to notice there's 2 sets of numbers here that we show for profits and for losses. The yellow numbers are numbers that we took in the trade room or we had the opportunity to take in the trade room. The white numbers are the ones that fall according to the trade plan, which is what this video is for. So the video is only going to show 2 ticks profit, but you'll see there was substantially more taken inside the trade room. We'll also follow this video with a hook pattern as well as a dive trade. This morning the market opened up at 1284.50. That's represented by this white dotted line. We don't usually do any trading during this first 15 minutes of the day, just primarily due to the volatility and the lack of decision of what way the market's going to go. At 8:30 this morning we had the GDP numbers and the unemployment cost index that came out less than expected, so we expected a sell-off. The Chicago PMI came out at 945 and the consumer sentiment came out at 955. So overall there was a tone of bearishness to the market as well as the indecisiveness of the debt ceiling and the budget to be passed. With that being said, there's probably a lot of short entries, and so they were going to run the stops to the upside. Right here there was an opportunity to get long. We were not talking about taking any trades prior to the news announcements at 9:45 or prior to the one at 9:55, so as a result we did not take these trades. But the trades did set up for a potential profit of target 1 and target 2 that ran right through the open up to 19 ticks, pulled back, another opportunity to get long for 17 ticks. Again, we did not take these trades in the room, but they were valid trade setups. If you're reading the trading manual, you could have profited from those. However, we did not in the trade room. We then had an opportunity to get short and took a full stop out of a total of minus 16 ES ticks. As the day continued forward, you notice how it was finding support here at the opening price. We had an opportunity to get short, target 1 and target 2 for a total of 12 ES ticks. In this particular case, this trade was not taken. As the market continued, we had another opportunity to get long. We generally say that if the spread is more than 5 points, we can't take the trade. However, we do have aggressive traders in the room, and some did take advantage of this trade where we had a long entry, target 1 and target 2 for a total of 20 ES ticks. Then we ran right into the no trade zone. Notice back here how price action found resistance right there at the hourly range high and the Globex range high, only to pull back in order to get a long position for target 1 and target 2 for a total of 20 ES ticks. Then we came into what's called a no trade zone. That's a period of time of higher volatility and lower volume. And as a result, we don't trade during the no trade zone. Coming out of the no trade zone, we had an opportunity to get long for target 1 and target 2 for a total of 7 ES ticks. Had a slight pullback for another opportunity to get long. Target 1 and target 2 were hit for a total of 11 ES ticks. Going into the close, we had an opportunity to get short, target 1 and target 2 for a total of 12 ES ticks. We did not take this, I think primarily because the spread was over 5 points. So all in all, most traders were profitable in the room. Those that followed only the textbook trades would have made a total of 3 trades for a total of 2 ES ticks. To learn more about these and more advanced trade setups such as the Shark Attack trade or to get a copy of the trading manual, please visit Tradershark.com. Thank you and have a great evening. Good evening, traders. This is Brian with Tradershark.com, an educational website to learn how to trade the S&P Emini futures. This is Friday, July 29th, 2011, and this is the follow-up video we were talking about in reference to a hook pattern and a dive pattern. In this particular case, we had a hook pattern develop right there at around shortly after 10 o'clock. The entry is the close of this candle for an upside target of 1296. That's a total of 7 points or 28 ES ticks. We then have what's called a dive trade where we have the setup, we have the entry. We got out with only 6 ticks profit. Generally it'll run down to this shark line, and in that case if anybody held on that long it would have been a total of 24 ES ticks. So there's so many trades that go on throughout the day. We have about a total of 9 different trades we do watch throughout the day. The yellow ones are the ones that are not according to the trading manual, just things we talk about in the Shark Den. If you have questions about these and more advanced trades, please feel free to visit TraderShark.com. Thank you and have a great night.